Now on YouTube, it's time for some alternative commentary action with the Commenttary Hub.
There's headed by Marina, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal.
Look at that pass! Goal for Manchester City!
Takes this corner, whips it in, it's headed and it's a goal, and it's that man, Gabriel.
Liverpool have equalised. Lovely improvisational touch from Curtis Jones.
Oh, what a goal! Wow, take it back!
Good afternoon and welcome to Turf Moor for this afternoon's clash between Burnley and Leeds United. Both promoted from the Championship last season and both could well be in a fight to stay in the division this season. Leeds slightly doing better at the moment on 8 points, 2 wins and 2 draws. Burnley just a 1 win over fellow promotion contenders Sunderland, and Burnley, well, they today are in for a very, very tough game, and we will just take a look at the starting lineups in a few moments. Before we do, just to let you know, there's some news coming out of Nottingham Forest today following their 3-0 defeat at the hands of Chelsea. Nottingham Forest have released this statement. Nottingham Forest Football Club can confirm after a series of disappointing results and performances, Ange Postecoglou has been relieved of his duties as head coach with immediate effect. The club will make no further comment at this time. And of course, he's had less than 6 weeks in charge. But that's the situation at the City Ground. And of course, if Burnley win today, they could move out of the relegation zone and put Nottingham Forest squarely in the bottom 3. So the teams are in the tunnel right now. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting with the hosts, Burnley. They have Martin Dubravka in goal. Leslie Ugachukwu, Axel Twanzebe and Maximus Steve are the centre-backs, with Kyle Walker and Quillinchi Hartman operating as the right-back and the left-back. Across midfield, you've got Jacob Brun-Larsen on the right, the captain Josh Cullen in the middle with Florentino, leading scorer Jason Anthony on the left-hand side, all playing behind Zion Fleming, who makes his first Premier League start this season due to the injury of Lyle Foster. For Leeds United, they line up like this. Carl Darlow maintains his position in goal. Gabriel Gudmundsson, Pascal Struijk, Joe Rodon, Jayden Bogle are the back 4, with Anton Stack, captain Ethan Ampadu in the centre of midfield, with former Newcastle player Sean Longstaff on the right. Playing alongside Dominic Calvert-Lewin on the front line is Jack Harrison and Brendan Aronson. The substitutes for Burnley, they have the backup goalkeeper, the young German Max Weiss, Halmar Ekdal, Lucas Perez, Josh Laurent, Hannibal Mabry, Ashley Barnes, Armando Broja, and Marcus Edwards and Lou Chikoma. For Leeds United, they have Lucas Perry, Jacob Biol, Sebastian Barnau, James Justin, Ilya Guev, Dan James, Autakana, Lucas Nemecha, and Joe Pirro, the Dutch striker. So our officials today, they are Tim Robinson. He's the referee. He's from West Sussex. His assistants are Richard West and Mark Scholes. The 4th official is James Lindington, and in VAR today is Timothy Wood and Sean Massey Ellis. So this is a huge game today for all teams concerned, and Leeds United really have made an impressive start to the season so far. Burnley not really quite so. They still have to pick up a few points, but they're not in the position that they was in a couple of years ago. Well, the teams are just shaking hands and will make their final preparation before this game gets underway. And We're also going to keep you up to date with the latest scores from around the Premier League this afternoon. You'll see that ticker going across the bottom of your screen, and we'll keep you up to date with that. We'll also give you a full classified scores and results at the end of this broadcast. Well, Burnley, it's a capacity crowd at Turf Moor today. They so desperately need the win, and we're just clearing away the individuals off the pitch right now for the players to get this game underway. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, a recent signing for Leeds United, he's not quite been there. Long-term absenteeism with Everton, was a scorer in this league at quite a high level. So Leeds are going to hope for Dominic Calvert-Lewin to start churning out some goals real soon. And for me, well, Jayden Anthony's the leading scorer for them. He's hoping to continue his goal-scoring ratio, as seems to have received a new lease of life playing under Scott Parker. And the players just doing their final preparation. Leeds are in their all-white jerseys, white shirts, white socks with the blue trim. Burnley, of course, in their claret and blue shirts. And Scott Parker there, well, he looks very relaxed for a man trying to keep his side out of the bottom three. Florentino and Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker has been a staple in this Burnley defence. It was quite a shock, Burnley landing a player like Kyle Walker of such pedigree, but they have him. And the players are now just going to make their way to the centre circle for the kick-off of this game between Burnley and Leeds United. And Leeds have filled up that away end over on the far side. And Daniel Farke so far has done a really good job at Leeds United, keeping them outside of the bottom three, and there's every chance that they may well stay up this season as well. And he looks very relaxed on that bench on the far side. We're about to get the game underway. It's going to be Leeds United attacking the James McElroy stand, which is the goal to our left, as we just wait for our official today, Mr. Robinson, to get this game underway. And the players are just taking the knee in the stance against racism. Finally, I think the referee is going to blow the second whistle, and we're going to get this game underway. And standing over the ball is Sean Longstaff. He just drops the ball short there, and it goes all the way back there to Pascal Struijk. And back to the goalkeeper, Carl Darlow. Darlow just takes the ball outside of the 18-yard box, plays the ball over out on the far side there to Jayden Bogle. And it's back now with Joe Rodon. Rodon to Struijk, wearing those illuminous yellow boots. Not going to lose him today. Back to the goalkeeper, Carl Darlow. And it's released away to Bogle on the far side. Back again to Rodon. Rodon goes back to the goalkeeper as Leeds just getting a good feel of the ball early on in this game. And there's the ball across there to the number 18 for Leeds United, Anton Stack. The ball is played forward. Chasing this one now is inside the penalty area is Brendan Aronson. Brendan Aronson just holds the ball off, lays it off for Bogle. Bogle gets a cross in. It's going to be dealt with by Florentino. And Axel Tuanzebe should get this ball away. He does, and manages to find Zion Fleming. Fleming plays the ball to Anthony. Anthony surrounded by two Leeds United players there, and he runs the ball out of play. Jayden Anthony thinks it should be a Burnley throw-in, but it is in fact a throw-in to Leeds United, which is taken quickly about 10 yards inside the Burnley half of the field. Here's Struijk. Back to Rodon. Rodon on the halfway line, back to Struijk. And he's got Jack Harrison alongside him. Here is Jack Harrison, former Everton player, and it's his second term at Leeds United. Plays the ball back to Struijk. And back to the goalkeeper, Carl Darlow. Clears the ball, right-footed, downfield. Flicked on there by Florentino and picked up here by the number 11, Aronson. Releases the ball to Longstaff, to Bogle. Bogle tries to get the cross in. That's a good block that time. And picked up again by the number 3, Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson drops the ball back. And it's Harrison again. And here's Stroik. Stroik inside the centre circle to Rodon. Leeds keeping possession early on right now, making Burnley do all the chasing. The ball is won back though, and it's released to Jaden Anthony. Anthony coming forward. He's been dispossessed that time by Ethan Ampadu, the Leeds captain. It's back now in the midfield with Florentino. Florentino for Burnley. It's on the halfway line. Crossover onto the far side there. Coming forward is Jacob Brun-Larsen, but he drops the ball back into the Burnley half of the field. And here's Twanzebe to Cullen. Back to Esteve. Nice ball across onto the far side there. And Kolinchi Hartman just puts the ball out of play. I just wonder if that came off the Leeds United player. It has indeed. It's going to be a throw into Burnley. Congratulations to Kolinchi Hartman receiving his call up to the Dutch national side over the international break. And here's drop back there to Florentino, and the ball goes out of play with the help of Ampadu, and throwing again to Burnley, which Hartman will take. Leeds win the ball back though. Burnley giving the ball away too easily early on here. It's back with Carl Darlow now. He releases the ball downfield. That looked like a bit of a shove there by Kyle Walker. The referee said no. Walker just plays the ball into the midfield to Cullen. It's now back to Twanzebe. Twanzebe drops the ball back, and I haven't updated my time again, so I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to update that now. We'll get that going. But the ball is out on the far side here to Jaden Anthony. And Anthony just drops the ball back into midfield. It's Josh Cullen. And he will drop the ball back into midfield to Axel Twanzebe. I can tell you Bournemouth have taken a 1-goal lead against Crystal Palace, incidentally. And that's a good start for Bournemouth, who've been having a very impressive season so far. And it's back with the number 6, Axel Twanzebe, across to Maxim Esteve. Esteve plays the ball forward there to Florentino, and now to Kyle Walker over the halfway line. Kyle Walker now inside to the centre of the park there to Anthony. Anthony tries to play the ball over on the far side to Quidlishi Hartman again, but Leeds United win the ball back, and it's back with Ethan Ampadu midway inside his own half of the field. Ampadu plays the ball across there to Aronson, back to Ampadu. Ampadu just keeping possession at the moment. Leeds United trying to maintain possession at the moment. Patient build up by them. Here's Bogle. Bogle has got Aronson over on the left hand side, does find him, and it's quick pass back there to Sean Longstaff. Just good passing by Leeds United. Bogle out to Aronson again. He gives the ball back to Bogle. Bogle trying to get to the byline, and that is a good challenge there by the number 16 Florentino, and he wins the ball back and prevents a corner, and it was put out of play then in the end by I think Brendan Aronson. It came off and goes out of play for a Burnley throw-in. And hearing reports also that Sunderland, no, I thought for a moment Sunderland had taken the lead, but they have not. And it's cleared away up into the air there by Axel Twanzebe. Zion Fleming tries to bring the ball down. It breaks loose to Uga Chukwu. And now the ball is out over onto the right-hand side, and it's picked up by Brun-Larsen. Brun-Larsen picked up by Cullen, the captain, alongside to Fiorentino. Fiorentino, it's a long way out, but he did make the effort. It's a good 35 yards out, but the shot is well wide of the target. Sunderland indeed have taken the 1-goal lead against Wolves. So they lead by a 1-0 there at the Stadium of Light. Their impressive start to the season continues, and you can see the scores going alongside the bottom of your screen there. And Leeds United now is picked up by the number 3, Gudmundsson, given to Struijk. Struijk goes back to the goalkeeper, Darlow. Darlow clears the ball downfield. It's headed down comfortably by Hartman, but only straight to a Leeds United player. And Leeds United can come away now with Struijk. He's in the centre of his own half. Gives the ball there to the number 6, Joe Rodon. And Rodon across there to Sean Longstaff. Over to Bogle. Bogle infield there to Aronson. And going down under pressure there. It's picked up by the number 18, Anton Stack. And he's dispossessed by Florentino, who's all over the park in this first half. Is the cross there coming in towards the goalkeeper, Martin Dubravka. And the cross came in over on the right-hand side. And it was a looping cross by Jayden Bogle. And, Martin Dubravka had to be sharp there. And it's picked up now by Ethan Ampadu, and it's mostly Leeds early on in this game. Here is Kyle Walker. Florentino. Cross there to Esteve, plays it short to Cullen. Cullen releases the ball quickly to Hartman. Can Burnley do something now? Coming forward is Uga Chukwu for Burnley. He's got a bit of space and he goes down under the challenge. That's going to be a free kick to Burnley. Foul there by Anton Stack on Uga Chukwu. That goal by Sunderland has in fact been ruled out for VAR, and we're just going to see whether anything changes there on that. So I'll update the scores in a moment. Please bear with me. Normally I have a producer with me, but I'm doing everything on my own today, so I will try to keep you updated as best as I can. That goal has in fact been ruled out, and it's going to be a free kick to Burnley for the foul by Anton Stack on Leslie Uga Chukwu. It's about 30 yards from goal, fairly central. It's a pretty dangerous position. And already you've got Jacob Brun-Larsen over this one. And I just wonder whether he's going to shoot or if he's just going to lift it into the penalty area. And had played 10 minutes. Burnley 0, Leeds 0. And Jacob Brun-Larsen is just going to stand over this one. He's going to go for perhaps a long effort. And he's got players in the box, but I think Brun-Larsen's going to have a go. Oh, he does, Brun-Larsen! And it's right down the throat of Carl Darlow. Comfortable save in the end, but it's good to see Burnley having these efforts on goal. They've often been criticised in the past for more negative style of play, but it's good to see them move the ball along in the way that they're playing and getting some efforts on goal. And here is Ampadu for Leeds United, just inside his own half of the field. And he gives the ball there to Rodon. Rodon to Bogle. It's picked up by Longstaff. Nice ball to Anton Stack. Stack back to Rodon. And the cross comes in. Oh, a bicycle kick there by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And he just didn't get it right. He was under pressure from Leslie Uga Chukwu. And in the end, he was able to get the bicycle kick away, but it's not by any stretch perfect, and it goes well over the crossbar. And Burnley breathe again with 11 minutes gone at Turf Moor. I want to thank you very much for spending your Saturday afternoon with us for Burnley versus Leeds. We definitely appreciate you spending your time with us. If you like what you're hearing, please like and subscribe. We are trying to grow the channel. We want to bring more and more games to you. We can only do that if we do grow the channel. So please do like and subscribe. That's the best way you can support us. Long ball over the top, looking for Jacob Brun-Larsen. It's picked up comfortably though by Jack Harrison. And now with Stack again. Stack tries to play the ball across, but it's a dangerous ball across the width of the pitch. Jaden Anthony not able to intercept that ball. but it is won back by Hartman, and there's a foul in the midfield there on Leslie Ugachukwu, and it's going to be a free kick for the Clarets, as he was caught there by Joe Rodon. Joe Rodon just asking why. I think if you see the replay, you'll see why. It was a very, very poor challenge on Ugachukwu by Joe Rodon. No further action by the official, and Burnley can take this free kick, which is about 10 yards inside the Leeds United half of the field, and Hartman is standing over it. It's a long ball forward into the penalty area, headed up into the air by Rodon, headed on by Ugachukwu. It comes to the edge of the area to Cullen. Cullen still has the ball. He plays the ball out on the far side to Hartman. Hartman tries to swing the ball in, and that's blocked there by Aronson, and the ball goes out of play for a Burnley throw-in midway inside the Leeds United half of the field. And stolen a few yards there has Hartman. No, the referee not forcing him to put the ball back. Here's Kyle Walker. Burnley being pressed back a little bit. They're almost inside their own half now. Here is Jacob Brun-Larsen. That's a really good play by Brun-Larsen. Off to Fleming, back to Larsen. Here's Ugachukwu. Jaden Anthony now. Oh, the first touch was a poor one. And nipping in and winning that ball back was Joe Rodon. And a foul by Jaden Anthony. Sunderland, I believe, now have taken the lead at the Stadium of Light against Wolves. They are 1-0 up now, and Leeds United are coming forward. The ball is dropped back though to Struijk. Struijk looking for options left and right, manages to pick up Gudmundsson. He plays the ball forward, just knocked out of play by Axel Tuanzebe, the Democratic Republic of Congo international and former Manchester United and Ipswich player, of course. Here's Gudmundsson with the throw-in now for Leeds United. Back to Gudmundsson. He drops the ball back into his own half of the field. Picked up by Pascal Struijk. And Joe Rodon now has the ball. Leeds United having much of the possession. No real chance for either side yet. Significant chance anyway. A couple of long efforts by both sides. Played forward by Jack Harrison, looking for Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson tries to get the block in, the cross in rather, but that is a good block by Jacob Brun-Larsen, and he puts the ball behind for a corner ball for Leeds United, the first one of the game. Good block by Brun-Larsen as Leeds United just knocking the ball around. The passing is excellent from Leeds early on, it has to be said. They really do look the part. I don't see Leeds going down this year myself. I did at the start of the season, but they've put together a pretty good team here. Sean Longstaff now with a corner from the left-hand side in front of the Jimmy McElroy stand. The cross coming in, punched up into the air by Dubravka to the edge of the area. And, it's won back there by Jaden Anthony. And Jaden Anthony is away now. He's got Jack Harrison tracking back. He's looking for some support, is Jaden Anthony. He just takes the ball too far away from Harrison. And it's won by Pascal Struijk, but he only manages to give the ball to Kyle Walker. And Burnley can maintain their attack coming forward now. Here's Hartman to Tuanzebe. It's just dropped back to Kyle Walker. Ball over the halfway line here to Leslie Ugachukwu. He was listed in the defence for today, but spent most of this game so far in the midfield. It's headed on here to Brun-Larsen inside the penalty area, tries to get the cross in. That's an excellent cross, an excellent an excellent block by Jayden Bogle, and it goes behind for a corner kick. Burnley's first of the game from the left-hand side. Axel Tuanzebe coming up for this one. Jaden Anthony is going to take it. Burnley will just load up that 6-yard box and penalty area. Ugachukwu up there, Esteve up there. Fleming, of course. The cross comes in. It's not the best corner. It's cleared away by Dominic Calvert-Lewin at the front post there. Picked up by Hartman. Gives it back to Anthony. Anthony swings the ball in. Looking for Axel Tuanzebe. It goes over his head and out of play for a goal kick. And it's still 0-0 as we've played just under 17 minutes at Turf Moor here. An old-fashioned stadium is Turf Moor. It really does resemble football. The character of this stadium. Remember, Burnley, not too long ago, in terms of footballing history, were almost out of the Football League, and it took a 2-1 victory over Leyton Orient to keep them in the league back in 1987. And they have managed to grow ever since then. Who would have thought that have been in Europe and had long stretches in the Premier League? Anyway, it's a throw-in for Kyle Walker. It's level with the Leeds penalty area. It's a long throw. Head's going up in the air. It comes back to Walker. Is that going to go behind? It was kept in play well that time by Harrison. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Clarets. It's going to be Kyle Walker to take this. And he throws it back to Cullen, back to Walker. Walker gets the cross in, and there's a header! And a goal! And it's Leslie Ugachukwu! And Burnley take the 1-goal lead at home. And it's Leslie Ugachukwu, the number 8, with the free header, just diverting it past the goalkeeper, Carl Darlow. And Burnley have taken a 1-goal lead at Turf Moor, and that is just what they would have wanted at this point of the game. Ugachukwu, the goal scorer, superb header, and you can see it, the cross coming in from Kyle Walker, it was absolutely pinpoint, and Ugachukwu's header beats the goalkeeper. Carl Darlow, no chance. Burnley 1-0 up, and it's Leslie Ugachukwu. And well, we've had a comment in the comment section. Joe Smoke celebrating that goal. Burnley with the 1-goal lead. Leslie Ugachukwu, and of course a win today. Burnley can hold on to it, will pull them out of the bottom 3, and it will drop Nottingham Forest in there, who, if you've just joined us, relieved the services of their manager, Ange Postecoglou. He was relieved of his duties today, following the 3-0 home defeat to Chelsea. And Leeds now have got to try to get back into this game. Here's Strike across to Rodon. Rodon tries to play the ball forward. It was an aimless pass, really, and Kyle Walker gets in and puts that ball out of play. It's a throw-in to Leeds United. It's going to be taken by the number 3, Gabriel Gudmundsson. Back to Gudmundsson from the throw-in. Pascal Struijk, long ball over on the far side, looking for Bogle. Intercepted there by Hartman. He just wasn't able to find Jadon Anthony, and Leeds win the ball back. And it's back now with Rodon. Rodon gives the ball back to Carl Darlow. No chance with that header at all. The former Nottingham Forest and Newcastle goalkeeper. Not a chance at all. It was a superb header by Ugachukwu, who diverted that ball past the goalkeeper. Leeds leading by a 1-0 early on. Sorry, Burnley leading by a 1-0 early on. And it's now with Anton Stack. He drops the ball back to Struijk. Ball is played forward there, but it's a good interception by Kyle Walker, using all his experience to get there first. Hartman. Back to Twanzebe. Walker again. Drops the ball all the way back to Martin Dubravka. As a former Newcastle goalkeeper, he's been so impressive for Burnley since he's arrived, the Slovakian international. Across to Maximus Deve. Hartman plays the ball forward, dropped back by Ugachukwu, the goal scorer. Here's Zion Fleming. Oh, great play by Burnley. And now over on the far side to Jacob Brun-Larsen. This is super play from Burnley. Inside the penalty area is Brun-Larsen. Superb challenge by Pascal Struijk. Match-saving challenge, really, because if he'd have got that wrong, it would have been a penalty to Burnley. So really good defending by Struijk there. It's Stack. MSA says, Harrison, what the is he doing at Leeds? I'm not so sure, MSA. I don't know if you're a Leeds fan. That might be a question you can ask some of your fellow Leeds United supporters, but he is back. Here is the number 3 here now for Leeds United, Goodmanson. Harrison, the aforementioned, on the ball. Flicked on beautifully by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And here's Brendan Harrison for Leeds over on the far side. The cross coming in by Bogle, but it's blocked there by Twanzebe. And now it breaks loose for Jaden Anthony. Anthony for Burnley. He tries to just keep possession. The ball had gone out of play off Jaden Bogle. It's going to be a throw-in to the Clarets, level with their own penalty area. And boy, have we got a game on our hands here. Because Leeds now are going to have to try to get back into this game. It really is. You don't want to use the term 6-pointer this early on in the season, but it really has that feel to it. And ball is up in the air there. It's a good header there by the number 18, Anton Stack. Cleared forward there by Rodon. Hartman. Hartman tries to play it back to Esteve. Too much weight on that pass. Bounces off Maxim Esteve and eventually comes off Florentino and goes out of play for a Leeds United throw-in. We've played almost 24 minutes gone. It's Burnley 1, Leeds United 0. And Daniel Farker over there on the touchline. Throw-in to be taken here by Bogle, level with the Burnley penalty area. It's headed out there by Zion Fleming, gets some distance on that. And the referee has in fact called for, I think, a free kick to Burnley, or as he said perhaps he wasn't ready for the throw-in to be taken. Mr. Robinson just having a word with Goodmanson. And he's stopped play completely. We're not sure exactly what for at this stage. I'm not sure why the referee has stopped play, but he's stopped play. And he's going to hand the ball back to Leeds United. And yes, he's just handed the ball back there to Ethan Ampadu, but now Leeds have it with the number 20, Jack Harrison. Strange bit of play there by the referee. Back with Struijk. And now to Anton Stack. And back to Pascal Struijk. And to the goalkeeper, Carl Darlow. Clears the ball downfield. Up in the air, winning that one, trying to is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It just goes over the head of the former England international. Plays back here to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker launches the ball forward, up into the air. Zion Fleming fighting for that. Wins it and finds Leslie Ugachukwu, but the ball is just away from Ugachukwu. And it's picked up here by Jaden Bogle. Jaden Bogle is dispossessed, but the referee has brought play back for a foul by Florentino on Jaden Bogle. So it's a free kick to the Whites of Leeds. And here is the number 6 here for Leeds United, Joe Rodon. Rodon, quick 1-2 pass in the midfield. It's going to go long here is Rodon. Looking for it is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's over the head of Calvert-Lewin. Kyle Walker's just going to clear up at the back here. Gives the ball to Twanzebe. Twanzebe clears the ball for Burnley downfield, but it's picked up in the midfield. Thank you very much, MSA. I really appreciate that. It's always nice to get that kind of feedback. And here is the number 4 for Leeds United, Ethan Ampadu, the captain of Leeds United. It's a quick 1-2 pass there in the midfield with Harrison. Drop back to the centre of the park there to Pascal Struijk. The ball is over on the far side to Joe Rodon. And out onto the far right-hand side there with Bogle operating almost as a wing-back. Been very effective down the right-hand side for Leeds United in this game so far. Here's Harrison. Down the left-hand side here to Gabriel Goodmanson. Goodmanson gets to the byline. Oh, it's a deep cross. Goes over on the far side to Bogle. Nobody really there taking the gamble for Leeds. Here's Bogle. Tries to get the cross in. It's blocked there by Twanzebe. Back again. And now Burnley with Hartman can try to clear the ball away. Blocked by Bogle. It goes out of play. And we're going to have a throw-in for the Clarets. The scores in the Premier League so far going across your screen at the bottom. And at half-time, we will be giving you a full-time assessment of the half-time scores after a short break. Andrew Birkhead says Harrison is playing because we have all the other forwards are out injured. So yes, Leeds do have some injuries at the moment, and not what they want at this stage of the season. But they've had a very impressive start to the season of Leeds. Won 2 games, they pushed Spurs into a very close game as well. I don't think there'll be any problem with Leeds United staying up this season, not in my view anyway. Here's Martin Dubravka now with a free kick for Burnley. And he's going to launch the ball downfield. Up in the air there is Zion Fleming. He's just beaten to it by Struijk, but Burnley still have possession with Colin. Colin across the penalty area. He was looking for Jacob Brun-Larsen, but what a super bit of defending by Joe Rodon. That really would have been an easy chance for Brun-Larsen had Rodon not got his foot in the way of that. And it's cleared away downfield. Harrison is chasing this alongside Kyle Walker. And Kyle Walker just gets the better of Harrison there and plays it back to the goalkeeper, Martin Dubravka. And it's back with Kyle Walker again. He goes long this time. Oh, and a clash between the 2 Leeds United players. That looked uncomfortable. Here's Anton Stack now, though, for Leeds. He goes down under the challenge of Hartman. It goes out of play, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick to Leeds United. For the foul there. And let's just take a look at this one again. Oh, and clash between Brendan Aronson and Jaden Bogle. It wasn't as bad as it first looked, actually, but they're both up and okay. The ball is now out wide to the left-hand side to Harrison. Harrison checks back, crosses the ball into the box, headed out by Twanzebe. And Leeds coming forward still. It has to be said that Leeds have had much of the early possession. They've not really created a chance of real note. Had a couple of long-range efforts. Here is Gudmundsson, and ball played across there, won back by Twanzebe. Here is Zion Fleming just trying to break away there. It was a really nice first touch, but it was read well by Pascal Struijk. Burnley maintain possession, and it's picked up by Hartman. Goes all the way back to Maxim Esteve. Esteve just drops the ball back to Martin Dubravka. And it's back with Axel Twanzebe. Burnley defending very, very well early on in this game. Here's Esteve across to Hartman. And it's played on there by Zion Fleming. Chasing this one is Jadon Anthony, but it's dealt with well at the back by Joe Rodon. Just rolls the ball back to the goalkeeper. And Carl Darlow clears the ball downfield. Going down under pressure is Ugo Chukwu. He looks to the referee for some help there, none coming. It's a throw into Leeds United. It's taken quickly. It's a ball out wide here to Gabriel Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson drops the ball back there to the number 18, Anton Stack. Over to Jaden Bogle. Rodon into the midfield to Struijk. Struijk to Stack. Oh, good ball out wide here to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison goes down under the challenge of Kyle Walker. He's unable to stay on his feet, Harrison, and the ball goes out of play for a throw into Burnley. And Jack Harrison, subject of some debate in the chat. And some suggesting that perhaps it's not what Leeds United want going forward. That might well be the case. And picked up here by Harrison now. And goes towards the penalty area, Harrison. Just checks back and gives the ball to Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson tries to get the cross in, but that's a really good block by Zion Fleming, and it really does bounce comfortably for the goalkeeper, Martin Dubravka. Burnley so far hold the 1-goal lead at Turf Moor. The two sides last season, the results between the two, Burnley won 1-0 at Ellen Road, and they played out a very disappointing 0-0 draw at Turf Moor. And here, the ball is won back here by Jack Harrison. Harrison plays the ball into the middle. Real chance! Oh, super save by Dubravka, and it hits the post. Oh, Leeds come so close there. Brendan Aronson, one-on-one with Martin Dubravka. The goalkeeper makes a superb save and really got the lock there as well, because it bounced on the post, but it was initially won back by Jack Harrison. Plays the ball into the penalty area to Brendan Harrison, and a super save by Martin Dubravka, and he got the rub of the green. Perhaps deserved it a little bit, a save like that. And the ball is out of play for a throw into Leeds. It's a long one into the penalty area. Leeds now putting the pressure on, and it's a foul by Pascal Struijk inside the Burnley penalty area. But Leeds having their best chance of the game so far with Brendan Aronson, and a superb save by Martin Dubravka. And that's really what Martin Dubravka has been doing this season so far, making saves like that. And, well, a frustrated looking Leeds offence there. Aronson shaking his head, he can't believe it. And what is it Sean Dyche used to say? I can't remember now, but it was a little saying he used to say. Fine margins, that was it. Fine margins, and that really was fine margins for Leeds that time. Throw into Burnley. It's about 10 yards inside the Leeds United half of the field, over on the left-hand side. It's going to be taken by Hartman. And it's long throwing towards Zion Fleming, holds the ball up well. Looked for Jaden Anthony, but that's won back by Joe Rodon, and he clears the ball out of play for another Burnley throw-in. Again, over on the left-hand side, midway inside the Leeds United half of the field, as we have 11 minutes to go until the break. Here, Scott Parker, well, looking very relaxed. I just wonder what he'll say to his team at half-time. They've had to do much of the defending in the first half, but they do have the one-goal lead. And Hartman is going to take this throw-in. And I'm just looking for options here. The referee is just he's looking at something at VAR. There's a VAR review going on here, and I'm not sure exactly what it is yet. I'll fill you in, of course, as soon as I know. But there is a VAR check going on, and well, we're going to find out what that is soon enough. But they are reviewing that now. It's well, it's something or nothing apparently, because we're going to continue with the game. And back with the number 6, Axel Twanzebe. But it was something that was being checked there. It was a long ball over onto the far side there to Jaden Anthony. Nice ball to Ugo Chukwu. Ugo Chukwu, the scorer of the first goal for Burnley. The cross coming in towards the back post, and Carl Darlow comes out and claims that ball with authority. And he releases that now. And coming forward is Leeds United, and it's Jack Harrison. He drops the ball back here to Pascal Struijk. And the number 4 for Leeds United is Ethan Ampadu, and he plays the ball forward to Brendan Aronson. Aronson has got Bogle overlapping. Instead, he just drops the ball back, and picked up here by Struijk. Struijk plays the ball forward. It's a good cross by Gudmundsson, and picking up the ball on the far side there is Anton Stack, I should say. Leaves the ball back to Bogle, and Bogle with a shot, and that's blocked and goes behind for a corner. And Bournemouth have doubled their lead on the road at Crystal Palace. So certainly a really good first half for the Cherries. And the corner is going to be taken on the right-hand side for Leeds United. It's swung in. It's a disappointing corner, really. Comes off the chest of Hartman and goes behind. And Leeds United will have another chance with Sean Longstaff. He's going to have another go at this corner. Second bite to the cherry. And he is going to outswing this. Leeds United have just loaded the penalty area here. Cross coming in. It's headed up into the air by Gudmundsson, punched away by Dubravka. Only as far as Sean Longstaff. He's got Aronson alongside him. Tries to play the ball through there to Anton Stack, but the ball was just a bit too far away from the German, and it goes behind for a goal kick. And 2-0 to Bournemouth, 1-0 to Burnley, of course. Sunderland are leading 1-0 as well, as well, I think they were looking at, that was what they was looking at, a potential penalty against Joe Rodon. There wasn't anything in it. I'm not sure why it took so long. Andrew Birkhead said Harrison can't beat an egg, never mind the defender. And it's picked up here in the midfield. Coming forward are Leeds United with Gudmundsson. Gives the ball to Harrison. He's been brought into the game a little bit more though in this first half. And here is Ethan Ampadu for Leeds United. Ampadu plays the ball forward. Quick 1-2 with Harrison. Plays the ball back to Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson trying to get to the byline. Can he get the cross in? Oh, he can. It's headed out by Axel Tuanzebe as far as Uga Chukwu. Tries to put his foot through that, but doesn't really get any distance on it. Won back by Stack, and he heads the ball back to Pascal Struijk inside his own half of the field. And it goes back to the goalkeeper. And it's released it to Jaden Bogle. And Bogle is being surrounded by Hartman here. But he manages to find Joe Rodon, and Leeds United can come over the halfway line now. Rodon. Here it's Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson back to Rodon. Inside the centre circle here to Pascal Struijk. Leeds continue to control possession at the moment in this first half. Good ball by Rodon out wide there to Bogle. And picked up by the number 8 Longstaff. And here is Stack. Stack gives the ball to Bogle. Bogle drops it back here to Rodon. And this is patient build up by Leeds United. It's good play here at the moment. Here's Struijk out wide. And it's picked up there by the number 3 Gudmundsson to Harrison. Harrison tries to get the cross in, but it's blocked there by the Burnley forward. Jacob Brun-Larsen goes out of play for a throw-in as we are approaching 5 minutes to go until the break. At half-time, we'll take a short break, and I will be back with the half-time scores from the Premier League before we're back for full second half commentary. Throw-in for Leeds, level with the Burnley 6-yard box. And standing over the ball there is that's Ampadu waiting to take the throw in, but the referee has gotten in the way. Alexis, please, if you could communicate in English so we can all understand what you're saying. Long ball here by Ethan Ampadu with a throw in. It's headed up into the air by Fleming, and again by Axel Tuanzebe. Picked up here by Aronson. Aronson gets the cross in. Oh, it's flicked away and manages to come back to Jack Harrison. And Harrison just plays the ball off Kyle Walker. It's going to be another throw into Leeds United. And Harrison again tries to play the ball forward, but that one, this time it comes off Anthony. Kyle Walker able to keep the ball in play and clears the ball downfield into the Leeds United half of the field, and picked up by Ethan Ampadu, and the ball is now with Harrison. Harrison plays the ball forward. Oh, a nice attempt to turn by Stack, but it was read well by Tuanzebe, and back to Tuanzebe now. Good ball into the centre of the park to Zion Fleming. Back to Esteve. Esteve plays the ball forward, but it's a disappointing ball, and it goes straight to Jaden Bogle, and picked up here by the number 18 Anton Stack for Leeds United. Ball is out over on the far side and played forward here for Jayden Bogle. Bogle trying to get to the byline. Is he brought down by Florentino there? The referee says no, and Burnley can come away with it with Leslie Ugachukwu. Cullen. Twanzebe plays the ball forward, but that is a very disappointing ball by Axel Twanzebe, and it's picked up by the number 6, Joe Rodon. And there's 3 minutes to go until half time at Turf Moor. Brighton have taken the lead against Newcastle, would you mind? That's an interesting one. And Leeds coming forward now, but it's won back by Maxim Esteve. Newcastle having a very tough season so far at start of this season. Definitely missing that. Thanks, Joe Smoke. Yeah, what Alexis was asking for was who the penalty was allegedly for. There was no penalty, but VAR looked at it. It looked like it might have been looked at for a potential handball against Joe Rodon, but I didn't see anything in that myself. And here is Ampadu, gives the ball to Stack. Picked up here by Gudmundsson. Steak and kidney pie, chips, mushy peas and gravy. Oh, MSA, you're making me hungry. Now I live in Canada and I miss mushy peas and chips and stuff like that. I miss that, and it's like still early on here and I've not had my breakfast. Throwing to Gudmundsson, a few yards inside his own half of the field. And the ball is played across to the number 2, Jayden Bogle for Leeds United, and holds the ball up here, drops it back to Joe Rodon. Be interesting to see how much stoppage time is added at the end of this first half. I can't imagine it being much. And here's Jack Harrison. Harrison drops the ball back to the number 3 there, Gudmundsson, to Ampadu. Again, good build-up play by Leeds. Here is Gudmundsson skipping his way towards the penalty area, and that's a foul by Jayden Anthony and a free kick in a very dangerous position for Leeds United here. And it's only about 3 or 4 yards outside the 18-yard box, left of the D. And yeah, there was contact there by Anthony. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. It's a free kick that is certainly going to interest, no doubt, Anton Stack. And Martin Dubravka just trying to organise the wall. As we are right at the end of the first half, Burnley won't want to concede here. And it's Stack standing over this one. Also Jack Harrison. Let's see who's going to take it. There's just a gap in that Burnley wall. That's now being filled. No, I thought it was going to be filled by Jacob Brun-Larsen. So it may be Jack Harrison here, actually. But no, it's Stack. Oh, super save by Martin Dubravka. It was a solid free kick. Well, that just forced a good save, a second good save in this first half from Martin Dubravka. And the ball is launched into the penalty area again and goes behind for a goal kick. And we have 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half. And, well, it's certainly been an interesting first half. Leeds having the better of the chances, forcing Martin Dubravka into a good save early on. And, well, it's a goal kick now. Martin Dubravka will take and cleared downfield. The ball goes out of play. It's almost played the full minute, but we'll see what our referee is going to add on any extra. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's half time. And Burnley hold the lead at half time by a 1-0. And the goal by Leslie Ugachukwu on 17 minutes is the goal scorer. So we are going to take a half-time break. We'll return to bring you a full list of the half-time scores. Join us then for that one, and we will see you soon. Welcome back. I'm just going to run through the half-time scores with you in the Premier League. And we'll just bring up those scores for you. And here we go for the Premier League. These are your half-time scores. Earlier on today, Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 3. This afternoon's half-time scores, as you see them on your screen there: Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Newcastle United 0. Of course, Burnley 1, Leeds United 0. Crystal Palace 0, Bournemouth 2. Manchester City 0, Everton 0. And Sunderland 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Fulham and Arsenal, of course, is an evening kickoff. So I'm going to take another break here now, and we're going to get back for the start of the second half. Join us then. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Had some comments in the comment section at half time. Andrew Burkhead said if Leeds didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all. MSA says a few changes and we've got this. Russ says keep up the great work, Paul. Top stuff so far. Thanks, Russ. Andrew Burkhead says, yeah, good job, mate. First time listening, but I'll be back. I'm sure I've heard that somewhere before. So yes, I do appreciate everybody joining and listening today. Spending your time with us, we really greatly appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe. If you like the channel and you want to support the channel, by liking and subscribing, it's free to do so, and that is the very best way you can support the channel. The Leeds players now are out for the second half. Burnley players already out there. It doesn't look like I'm seeing any changes at all by either side at half time. So we'll wait and see if we get that as confirmation or not. Burnley are about to get the second half underway. And standing over the ball is Florentino. And got to remember to hit the timer this time. Florentino gets the game underway. And we are getting this second half now started with Burnley attacking the Jimmy McIlroy stand, which is the goal to our left-hand side. And on the far side there is Zion Fleming. He goes down under the challenge. It's picked up by Ugo Chukwu. And in the centre of the park here is Florentino. Just drops the ball back to Maximus Esteve. It's a long ball over the top. Won there well by Jack Harrison. But the ball is given away to Cullen. And Burnley can see if they can start this second half stronger this time. Here's Hartman. Sends the ball into the midfield to Twanzebe. Twanzebe knocks the ball back to Esteve. And it's all the way back to Martin Dubravka. Dominic Calvert-Lewin chasing back as well. It's a long ball over the top to Hartman. Hartman lifts the ball forward to Ugo Chukwu, the goal scorer. And a good challenge that time by Ethan Ampadu. And the ball goes out of play for a Burnley throw-in. And there is the Burnley owner, Alan Pace. Recently purchased Espanyol as well, and that's created some form of controversy. And he's done a good job at Burnley though since he's taken over, it has to be said. Here's Cullen. Ugo Chukwu, ball over on the far side, looking for Jacob Brun-Larsen. Got the gloves on Brun-Larsen. Plays the ball forward back to Cullen, back to Brun-Larsen, and here's Ugo Chukwu again. Ugo Chukwu tries to play the ball through. It's a good block by Pascal Stroik, but Burnley maintained possession, and the ball was unable to be kept in play by Kyle Walker, and it's going to be a throw-in to Leeds United, level with their own penalty area over on the left and over on the right-hand side from Leeds United's perspective, and it's going to be taken by their right back Jaden Bogle, I should say, and it's picked up by Harrison. Harrison plays the ball forward. Here's Dominic Calvert-Lewin stepping back, plays the ball across here to Bogle. And it's Bogle plays the ball looking there for Stack. Stack finally wins a free kick after protesting, and the referee, Mr. Robinson, just put our officials up on the screen for you there so you can see them. The referee today is Tim Robinson from West Sussex, the assistant Richard West, Mark Scholes, fourth official James Linnington, Timothy Wood and Sean Massey Ellis are on VAR. And Leeds coming forward now with Anton Stack. Stack, it's a long ball into the middle. It's headed out there by Twanzebe to the edge of the area and cleared away. only as far as the number 6 there, Joe Rodon. Some more comments in the comment section. Bo Janga said this is really good. Thanks, Bo. I appreciate that. White Maggot says, good day all. Good day, White. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I assume you are listening from Australia. What time it is? Are you up very early or up very late? And the ball is now with the number. That's Goodmanson actually over on the far side. And it's out of play by Kyle Walker. 2 a.m. White Maggot, my friend, you are very committed. You are very committed. Thank you very much. If it's your first time joining the channel, please like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate your support. That's some commitment right there, White. Well done. 2 a.m. in the morning. My God. I'm normally lights out at that time. Throw in for free kick for Burnley, taken by Kyle Walker. It's a terrible giveaway by Walker, and Brendan Aronson is storming forward now for Leeds United. Chasing it is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Coming across to meet him is Maxim Esteve, and it goes out of play. I will not be doing the Arsenal game today, I'm afraid, Bo. I am covering Liverpool and Manchester United tomorrow, and that is at 4:30 UK time, but I'm not covering the Arsenal game today. With me covering this one, I just haven't enough time to prepare between the two games. And here is the number 19 there for Burnley, Zion Fleming. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. Yes, you just want to reach out to Ross. If you go to Commentary Hub 1 on X and just send a message to Ross. Russ Vernon, if you want to get involved, because yes, we certainly would like some extra commentators, and like I said, the more subscribers we get, the more commentators we can bring on, the more coverage we can give to everybody. So yeah, please send a message to Commentary Hub 1 on X and address it to Russ Vernon. He's the owner of the channel. And ball is across there to Kyle Walker. And picked up there by Kyle Walker, gives the ball back actually to the goalkeeper, Martin Dubravka. And it's a long clearance by Maxim Esteve. Thank you, Bo, I appreciate that. And it's out of play for a throw-in to Leeds United. And a frustrated looking figure there. It looks like Jadon Anthony is going into the referee's notebook. And it's a yellow card for Burnley's number 11, Jadon Anthony. And see that flash up on your screen. Yellow card for Anthony. I'm not sure what that was for. I didn't quite see it. Perhaps it was something he said to the referee. And the ball is with Rodon. He returns it back to Carl Darlow inside the Leeds United goal. Leeds United looking to come forward. Out to the number 2 there for Leeds United, Jayden Bogle. Plays it into the centre circle to Rodon. Rodon over the halfway line to Stroik. Stroik out wide to Goodmanson. Goodmanson checks inside. Gives the ball here to Ethan Ampadu. Ampadu, long ball over on the far side. He was looking for Bogle, but that's comfortably won by Hartman. And here is the number 11, Anthony now. He releases the ball to Leslie Ugachukwu. Ugachukwu scored the only Burnley goal so far, the only goal of the game, in fact. And it's picked up by Cullen. Cullen over on the far side and out wide here to the number 7, Brun Larson. Cullen tries to find Brun Larson again, but I'm not sure who he was passing that ball to. It wasn't Brun Larson at all. And it's picked up by Goodmanson. White Maggot says, sorry to all for the silly name. Does anyone wish to change it to a cleaner name? White, it's absolutely fine. I think it's really creative. So no complaints from me, my friend, and I'm sure nobody in the chat would have any complaints either, I would hope. And Brun Larson is down over on the far side, and already Scott Parker and his coaching staff are having a committee meeting right now. Let's just take a look and see what happened here with Brun Larsen. Oh yes, it looks like he's pulled something, Brun Larsen. This is bad news for Burnley. Brun Larsen went down. I mean, he didn't even chase that ball. I just wonder whether we might be having to see a substitution here. It looks like he's clutching the back of his hamstring. That does not look good. And Scott Parker, is he going to hold off? He's not got any of his substitutes out at the moment. So I think Brun Larsen is going to come back on. And he'll get the wave back on by Tim Robinson. And Tim Robinson will wave Brun Larsen back on in just a moment. Burnley are going to take a throw-in, and they return it back to the goalkeeper for Leeds United, Carl Darlow, former Nottingham Forest and Newcastle goalkeeper. He's really done a good job for Leeds since he stepped in. And here's Gudmundsson, gives the ball to Struijk. Struijk to Rodon, over the halfway line. Rodon holds the ball up and across here to Harrison. Harrison has got time and space. Is he going to find Gudmundsson on the left? He does. Gudmundsson getting towards the byline, tries to get the cross in. It's cleared away by Ugo Chukwu. Only as far as Pascal Struijk, who picks up the ball inside the centre circle for Leeds. It's out wide to the number 6 here for Leeds, Joe Rodon. And now here is Jayden Bogle. Bogle steps inside. It's a good challenge that time there by Hartman, but Leeds maintain possession. Aronson plays the ball into the box, and Cullen just knocks the ball out of play. The Burnley captain, Irish international. Manchester City, I should say, excuse me, has just taken the lead. Here's Brendan Aronson. Aronson gets a cross in. Oh, and it's just got a touch there by Twanzebe, a vital touch. That's stopped a tap in from Dominic Calvert-Lewin there. Leeds United putting the pressure on right now. Here's Ampadu. It's given away to Cullen. And now Burnley can perhaps break away. Over the halfway line there is Jacob Brun Larsen looking there for Jayden Anthony. But it's intercepted well. And Leeds United coming forward now. It's picked up by Anton Stack. That means we've had a goal in every single Premier League game so far today. Manchester City taking the 1-goal lead. And the ball is out on the far side here to Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson gives the ball to Anton Stack. Just moving towards the middle. Plays the ball in, looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but Calvert-Lewin's touch isn't great. And now Jayden Anthony just picks up the ball and knocks it back to Hartman. It's now with Ugo Chukwu, trying to get away from Joe Rodon. Drops the ball back to Twanzebe. Twanzebe to Esteve. Esteve plays the ball across there to the number 3 Hartman. Here's Ugo Chukwu. Oh, terrible giveaway by Ugo Chukwu, but a poor first touch by Anton Stack gives the ball right back to Burnley. And now the clearance or attempted pass really from Walker didn't really go anywhere. He's got a second bite of the cherry now. He gives it to Cullen. Cullen again drops the ball back to Twanzebe. Long ball forward and picked up there by Ugo Chukwu. Burnley just trying to have a spell of possession in this game, but they're not going to keep it like that. It's a really terrible ball by Axel Twanzebe, and that ball goes out of play for a throw-in, and we're going to see a substitute. Jacob Brun Larsen is in fact going off. He's picked up an injury, and coming on is Takowna. Takowna coming on for Burnley for Jacob Brun Larsen. He's wearing 17, of course, and Brun Larsen is off. That is a shame for Jacob Brun Larsen, and that's something that Burnley may have to deal with, because that didn't look like a very pleasant situation, it has to be said, when he did go down. Substitute is coming up on your screen now, and the ball is picked up by Pascal Struijk. Strike to long ball there by Sean Longstaff, looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Header into the penalty area there, and cleared away by Cullen. Kyle Walker will help the ball along its way. And, well, it's not very far because it's picked up by Bogle. Back to Bogle again. We wonder when perhaps Leeds might make a substitution. We've almost hit the hour mark. And here is Sean Longstaff. Longstaff crosses the ball in. Oh, here's a real chance! Oh, Jack Harrison, what an opportunity! Oh my goodness me, he had so much time, and he caught it on the half volley, and the ball bounced onto the ground and over the crossbar. But Burnley's defence absolutely fast asleep there. What an opportunity for Jack Harrison. If he didn't realise how much time he had, he could have brought that down and finished it. Instead, he caught it on the volley. It bounced on the floor and over the crossbar, and Burnley get away with one there because that really was an opportunity. And picked up here in the midfield by Stack from the goal kick from Dubravka. And here's Longstaff, plays the ball across, looking for Jack Harrison again. And over on the far side there to Gudmundsson. And it's picked up by Stack. And back to Struijk. Almost hit the hour mark. Burnley 1, Leeds 0. No change yet from Daniel Farke, the Leeds manager. And forward again, looking for Harrison. Harrison goes down under pressure. And just trying to break away there was Jayden Anthony. He's fouled, and it's going to be a free kick to Burnley. He's just caught there by Jack Harrison. And I think he knew what he was doing there, Jack Harrison. Manchester City have doubled their lead against Everton. They are 2 up now. Scores going across the bottom of your screen. And free kick here for Burnley. And it's going to be Kyle Walker that's going to take it. And it's about midway inside his own half of the field. He goes long, looking for Chikauner. Chikauner picks the ball up, signed for Lazio, of course. And he's dispossessed, but Burnley maintain possession. The giveaway there from Leeds. And it is the number 6 here, Axel Twanzebe, gives the ball to Josh Cullen. Cullen over out onto the left-hand side, the right-hand side, rather. Checking inside here is Jayden Anthony. Gets a cross in. It's headed out there by Ampadu. Only as far as Florentino. He's been quiet today. And now there is one back by Harrison. He gives the ball to Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson surrounded by 2 Burnley players, but he plays the ball back here to Harrison. And Harrison plays the ball across here to the number 6 for Leeds, Joe Rodon. Rodon, this has been a really interesting game to watch from start to finish, really. There might have been a shortage of chances, but I've really enjoyed the battle in the midfield between the 2 sides. Here is Struijk. Struijk holds the ball up. And the ball is played forwards. Out wide there to long cross in here by, it's behind for has that taken a deflection? And I think it has. It's a corner to Leeds United. Jack Harrison with a cross in there as corner to Leeds United on the left-hand side. It's going to be taken by Sean Longstaff. 70s channel T-Rex Bowie says, come on Leeds. It looks like we've got majority Leeds fans in here today. Any Burnley fans? I know Joe Smoke's a Burnley fan, but any other Burnley fans in today? Let us know. It's corner to Leeds United, which Sean Longstaff is going to take. The referee is fussing over the position of the where the ball is on the quadrant of the corner. It's going to be taken anyway, finally, by Sean Longstaff. And cross coming in. Heads go up there. It's a good header back by Rodon. Goes back to Harrison. And Harrison just balloons it over the crossbar. Disappointing effort. Crystal Palace have had a goal ruled out at home to Bournemouth. And that effort by Harrison is perhaps the reason why some Leeds fans might be indicative of the reason why some Leeds fans do not want him in the starting lineup. Ross, if you're listening, I'd be interested in your view. Ross is a big Leeds fan. I'd be interested in his view on Jack Harrison. But it's a goal kick to Burnley, and it's taken by Martin Dubravka. 75% possession for Leeds in the last 5 minutes of this game. They've certainly controlled things. Here's Gudmundsson. Long ball over the top. Twanzebe deals with that well and puts it out of play. And Crystal Palace now have scored. So they've pulled a goal back against Bournemouth. They're readying two substitutes now at Leeds. One of them is Dan James. So Dan James is readying himself to come on. I'm just not quite sure who the other one is. I'll get an answer for you for that in a moment. But Leeds are ready to make a double substitution. Ball is played forward here to Ampadu. Ampadu to Harrison, out on the far side to Gudmundsson, down the left-hand side. Gudmundsson gets to the byline. Can he get the crossing? Good challenge there by Kyle Walker. And it goes out of play, just bounces the wrong side of the... just bounces the wrong side of the line, the wrong side of the corner flag as far as Leeds United are concerned. And it's going to be... I'm just trying to see who that other substitute is. Number 14 for Leeds. That is Lucas Nemeka. So Aronson and Harrison are off for James and Nemeka. 7 and 14 out for 11 and 20. So Aronson is off, and so is Jack Harrison, much to some of your delight, I suspect. James and Nemeka are on very attacking substitution for Leeds United. We'll just flash those substitutes up for you now on the screen. As the ball comes into the penalty area, it's headed by Joe Rodon, but it is a comfortable save for Martin Dubravka. Not really much power on that header at all from Rodon. Might have also been in an offside position. Those are the substitutions on your screen. The first two changes by Daniel Farker. And Nemeka, Lucas Nemeka, has had one cap for Germany. And we know Dan James is a regular in the Welsh contingent. Just looking here at the challenge on Pascal Struijk, pretty unpleasant really. Big turnaround at Selhurst Park. It's 2-2 there now. So a quick comeback by Crystal Palace. And here is Pascal Struijk. Struijk. Pronounced Mecca. Thank you very much. Thank you. And back to the number 8, Sean Longstaff. And out wide here to Pascal Struijk. Ball played forward now. It's a good interception by Kyle Walker. And away goes Kyle Walker now for Burnley. He's got some space. He's got Fleming in the box. He drops the ball back here to Cullen. And now here's Florentino. And now Chicao with his shot! Oh, I say! That is absolutely magnificent by Chicao! And Burnley are 2-0 up. What a strike by Chicao! Oh, that is incredible. And Chicao has given Burnley the 2-goal lead. And what a strike! And it really has to be said. It's out against the run of play. And you can see the strike here. But you know, for any of you, wherever you get your highlights from, watch that goal. That was absolutely magnificent. And right, Carl Darlow, no chance. He was about 25 yards out. There was power, there was swerve, and Chicana has given Burnley the 2-goal lead. and a salute to the home crowd. And could that be the goal that takes Burnley outside of the bottom three and drops Nottingham Forest in there? Chikana, his goal on 67 minutes, makes it Burnley 2, Leeds United 0. And well, what will Leeds United's answer be to this? We wait and see. They're by no means out of it. As you see from the game at Selhurst Park, 2 goals can be a funny lead in any game, and Leeds are coming forward immediately now, looking for something's instant reply. And it's Gudmundsson plays the ball just out wide there to Dan James. It's back into the centre of the field to Rondon, I should say. Rondon plays the ball out wide here. Coming forward for Leeds United is Dan James. He's inside the penalty area, tries to get the cross in. It's blocked there by the number 11, Jaden Anthony. Chikana tries to clear the ball outfield, but he only manages to find the captain, Ampadu. It's back to James with a cross, and the header is on by Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but it doesn't really go towards goal. And Chikana just trying to do his work defensively here. But if you get the chance to look at that goal later, do so. It's probably an early goal of the season contender. Duncan Lunga says Leeds. Bo Jagana says, come on Burnley, what a strike. And it's crossed in here by Sean Longstaff, looking for the header. That might be touched in. Oh, on the back post there is Bogle. He's not able to turn it over the line. And it's put over the crossbar. My goodness me, what a chance. And you can see the cross coming in here. It was headed down by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Trying to deal with it was Martin Dubravka, but storming in at the back post was Jaden Bogle, and he cuts a frustrated character, kicks the advertising boarding, as he really should have put that in the back of the net. That would have brought Leeds back within one. Very close there, but over the crossbar. And Bogle very frustrated with himself. And Martin Dubravka is down at the moment. Well, that is, we're seeing some action now with 19 minutes to go. Can Leeds get themselves back into this game, or will Burnley pick up a crucial home victory? And perhaps, well, no perhaps about it, definitely move out of the bottom three and drop Nottingham Forest in there for the time being at least. Of course, managerless Nottingham Forest now. If you've recently just joined us and you've not heard, Ange Postecoglou has been relieved of his duties at the City Ground. I'm not sure if they've got a replacement in mind. Of course, they've got a European game on Thursday. Tiana Barrel says, come on Leeds. I think the majority of this community that are here today to watch this, listen to this game, are mainly Leeds supporters. Welcome to you all, and welcome to any Burnley fans here as well. And again, if you like what you're hearing, please do like and subscribe. We're looking to try to grow the channel, and if you like the channel, the very best way you can support us is by hitting that like button and hitting the subscribe button. We've got a substitution coming up for Leeds, and looks like the number 10 for Leeds is coming on. Stack is coming off. It's Joel Pirel coming on for Leeds, and Stack is the player coming off for Leeds United. We'll bring that substitution up on your screen for you, which I've not got the name on, so I am sorry about that. As I said, I'm pretty much on my own today. So I have no producer, so I'm doing everything on my own today. So I apologise if I make mistakes. And the ball is played forward now. That's a substitution there up on your screen. Joel Pirel on now for Leeds United. Another attacking substitution, as Leeds hoping to try to just get one back and make this interesting in the last 16 minutes. And here is Ampadu. And thanks 70s T-Rex Bowie. Certainly appreciate your feedback there. And picked up here by the former Newcastle player, Sean Longstaff. Excellent signing for Leeds. And here is number 8 here, Longstaff again, out wide to Stroik. Stroik gives the ball over to Goodmanson on the far side. He's getting to the byline, Goodmanson. Deep cross to the back post, looking for James. Cross back in by Bogle. It's Burnley desperately defending here. The ball is out wide again. And it's Goodmanson again, down that left-hand side, trying to get the cross in. It's a good block there by Jaden Anthony. Headed out by Kyle Walker. Only as far as Pascal Stroik. Stroik plays the ball forward, and it's a poor one. Well, he was looking for Sean Longstaff. Only managed to find the Burnley defender, Kyle Walker, as he clears that ball downfield. And looking on now, is Daniel Farker. Burnley are about to bring Josh Laurent on. And Josh Laurent hits... he usually can play either defence or midfield. So Palace have completely turned it around now, by the way. They are 3-2 up. Crystal Palace, so they've gone from 2-0 down to 3-2 up. Let's see if Leeds United can do the same. And picked up here, the ball is looking there for Bogle, but it's picked up by Chikauna. Chikauna drops the ball back. Oh, it's a giveaway there, and it's picked up now by Pirol. Pirol tries to just drop the ball back to Dan James. And into the number 8. There's Sean Longstaff for Leeds United. Longstaff holds the ball up well. He's looking for options left and right. Manages to find Bogle. Bogle gets a cross in. It's laid off there by Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and waiting in the box was Mecha. And he was just rolled off the German and back through to the goalkeeper. And it's back. Well, there's 2 balls on the pitch all of a sudden. And the ball is going to be given back to Burnley's goalkeeper, Martin Dubravka. And thank you, Bo. Again, I really appreciate everybody's feedback and support. Thank you so much. I'm doing it all again tomorrow for Liverpool versus Manchester United. Again, please feel free to join if that game interests you. I know many Leeds fans would certainly want to see Manchester United beaten, so please do feel free to join us for that if you would. Looks like this is a defensive substitution by Burnley, as going off here is Zion Fleming. Coming on for Burnley is the number 29, Josh Laurent. He's probably going to fit into midfield. It's basically a 5-5 now for Burnley. They are going all out on this one to try to hold on to this lead. Substitution just flashing up on your screen now. Newcastle have equalised down at Brighton. And, well, that's they've had a rough start to the season, Newcastle, haven't they? The ball is out of play for a throw-in to Leeds United, taken quickly. And it's back with Pascal Stroik, who gives the ball to Bogle. Bogle plays the ball forward. And he drops the ball back towards the halfway line. That's a really good pass there to Sean Longstaff over on the far side to Stroik again. And that's picked up by Goodmanson. And just to give you some idea of how dominant Leeds have been in the last 10 minutes, they have 83% possession in the last 10 minutes. So Burnley really are defending for their lives right now. And the ball is played forward. It's picked up here by Pirol. Pirol tries to play the ball in, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin didn't react to it. It was hoofed away there by the number 29, Josh Laurent, who appears to have settled into a defensive position. Is that 6 at the back for Burnley now? And perhaps they've moved Ugachukwu into midfield. Here's Longstaff. Oh, it's poor control by Longstaff and cleared away there by Hartman. Hartman been very, very impressive for Burnley today. Defensively, Burnley, apart from that one period of time where they fell asleep with Jack Harrison and his opportunity, outside of that, Burnley have been defensively solid, and it's very difficult at the moment for Leeds to break through. But here comes Stroik, gets the ball out to Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson to Pirol, and his header is somehow kept in play there by Dan James. Down this right-hand side, Dan James wants to get to the byline. It's a deep cross towards the back post, headed on by Stroik, cleared away there by Colin. Almost hits the centre line, picked up by Longstaff. Tanaka, yes, he is on the bench, yes. If you have a look at your screen there, Dave, you'll see all the team, and so I don't know if maybe you're out driving. Yeah, he is on the bench, but the on the screen there is the lineups and substitutions. Cross coming in here by Rondon. Cross to the back post, picked up by Dan James. James checks inside and gets a cross in, and there's looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Back to Ethan Ampadu, headed out by Ugachukwu and again by Kyle Walker. Somehow Burnley holding on right now, and a Burnley player has gone down. Chikauno is clutching his head. The referee has not stopped play. Here is crossed in by Gudmundsson, and the header by Mecca, and it's over the crossbar. And well, that was a chance for German international. Cross coming in, just gets the header there before Josh Laurent, and he only manages to flick it over the crossbar. Tiana, actually I've not updated this screen, so Aronson and Harrison are in fact already off. Substitution now for Leeds, and Ampadu has gone off, and coming on is the aforementioned Ampadu is off, and I think your man that you just mentioned, Tanaka, indeed has come on. Burnley are looking to bring on Hannibal Maybury. So Tanaka is on, and Ashley Barnes is looking like he's coming on as well. So I've got my work cut out a little bit here. So this is the lead substitution for you. Ashley Barnes and Hannibal Maybury are coming on for Burnley. The ball is long, and Tanaka gets the header there, and picked up by Tanaka again. The ball over the top, looking for Gudmundsson, goes out of play, and Ashley Barnes and Hannibal are about to come on, but they're going to take the throw in first. Just see who is coming off for Burnley. Ball given away by Chikauno there, and picked up here by Bogle. Bogle been very impressive today. Ball forward, headed on there by Mecca, and it's just going to be allowed to roll out of play by Kyle Walker. Burnley are just holding off on that substitution for the time being. Hannibal and Barnes are now going to make their way on, and coming off is Leslie Ugachukwu, the number 8. He's one of the changers. We're just going to see who the other one is in a moment for you. And it is Jayden Anthony, Burnley's leading scorer this season. Jayden Anthony, he is coming off, and Barnes and Hannibal are on. We'll just play that number for you right now, and I'll bring that up on the screen. Okay, all right, here we go. And it's a goal kick for Burnley, as Barnes and Hannibal are on. Ugachukwu and Anthony are off, and it's time for me to very soon consider my player of the match. And the ball is played forward. It's a header there at the back there. Well played there by Maxim Esteve. The ball is played long. Looking for Dan James. It's headed out. That's an interesting bit of play by Martin Dubravka. Very, very unique style of play there. Here is Takana. Crosses the ball in. It's cleared away. Once again at the back by Josh Laron. And headed back to the goalkeeper, Carl Darlow. And Darlow is just going to clear the ball downfield and manages to find Sean Longstaff to Dan James. The ball goes out of play and it's a throw-in over by the corner flag. And referee is just going to let Takana take it. And well, is level with the Burnley penalty area. I feel this is going to be a long throw, and throwing is long. The ball tried to be headed away there, not properly cleared away, and the shot was blocked by Pirol. It's launched back into the box by Takana, and it goes through to Martin Dubravka in the Burnley goal. And well, Burnley have a player down right now. It's the captain, Josh Cullen, who is down right now. He's looking in some discomfort. He's back on his feet now with 5 minutes to go. Brighton have retaken the lead against Newcastle. So it's 2-1 there now. And it's cleared away by Martin Dubravka. And headed on by Takana. And the ball is played forward now, and chasing it is Hannibal Maybury, but it's met by Carl Darlow. And, well, it's going to be a throw-in. Mecca putting the ball out of play there. It's taken quickly by Burnley. It's a long one by Josh Cullen. And the ball is out of play for another throw-in. Taken quickly by Leeds this time, and it's taken by Gudmundsson. And now it's with Jayden Bogle just inside his own half of the field. Bogle just steps towards the middle of the park, just looking to create options. Back to Takana. And Takana again picks up the ball. It's crossed there to the number 22, back to Takana, this time from Rodon. And the ball is played forward, and a real chance inside the penalty area for Gudmundsson. Pulls it back to Pirol with a shot. Oh, and it's just wide. What a chance for Joel Pirol there. And his shot is wide of the mark. And that is unfortunate for Joel Pirol. It's a second really good chance that Leeds have had in this game. So, it does have to be said, they really could have been 3-2 up with the chances that they have had. And, well, it's behind. They'll regret not taking these chances, Leeds United. And, well, we'll see whether this has any impact on this game. And here goes Chikauna now for Burnley, trying to get to the byline. Chikauna gets a cross in, headed on by Ashley Barnes. Darlow comes up for it. He's challenged by Hannibal, and it looks like he's going to get the benefit of that. Well, you can see there. Matri Makal, yes, he has. He has gone as the Nottingham Forest manager there, Ange Postecoglou. The ball is played forward. It's picked up by Jayden Bogle. Bogle pulled back, and there's a cross in here, and it's cleared away. The cross in by Dan James, but hacked away by Josh Cullen. Bournemouth are in front against Crystal Palace 3-2. So I guess that earlier Palace goal was ruled out. So Bournemouth in front by 3-2 in fact there. So I apologise. That earlier goal by Palace must have been ruled out, and Bournemouth are in front 3-2 there. And in about a minute or so's time, I will name my man of the match, as sponsored by Football Live. And I'll do that at the next stoppage in play. And the goal kick is going to be taken here by Martin Dubravka. Time running out for Leeds to get back in this game. It's cleared downfield, headed on there by Ashley Barnes, and it's out of play for a throw-in. So let's give you today's man of the match, as sponsored by Football Live. I've decided to give it to Leslie Ugachukwu, not because he scored the goal, but because he's been very effective in the midfield and defensively today. He's certainly been a rock in the Burnley defence and in the midfield. Dan James coming forward now. He crosses it into the penalty area. It's going to be cleared away here by Kyle Walker. So today's man of the match, as sponsored by Football Live, goes to Burnley's number 8, Leslie Ugachukwu. And Burnley, well, Scott Parker looking very relaxed, and well he may. There may still be a lot of stoppage time at the end of this game, simply because of the fact that there's been a couple of injuries in the second half. Here's Longstaff as we tick over to 90 minutes now, and we're just going to find out how much stoppage time is being added. There should be a little bit. It's coming up now. I'm not quite sure. Yes, it's 7 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this one. The cross coming in by Dan James and put behind by Josh Cullen. And we have 7 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this game. And Leeds United will see this as an opportunity to get back into this game. It's the 5th corner for Sean Longstaff. And he is going to outswing this one. Leeds United have loaded up the penalty area, not surprisingly. The cross comes in. Header on goal there by Rondon, and down is Martin Dubravka, and making that save. Dubravka was also in my thoughts as a man of the match as well. In the end, I just chose to go with Ugachukwu. But the ball is cleared downfield and headed on, which goes straight through to Carl Darlow. And Burnley somehow holding on right now for what a game has been largely dominated by Leeds. And there's Gudmundsson challenged by Hannibal Mabry, and Hannibal Mabry getting in the face of Gudmundsson, but shoved out of the way that time. And a yellow card has been flashed in the face of Mabry. I'm not saying I'm surprised at this, because Hannibal Mabry was definitely trying to wind up Gudmundsson there, and it's some pretty unsporting-like play by Hannibal. A totally unnecessary yellow card. Burnley are winning by 2-0. It's completely unnecessary, and he picks up a yellow card for that behaviour. Sunderland are now 2-0 up against Wolves, so it looks like they've got the job done there at the Stadium of Light against the Premier League's bottom club. And we've had 2 minutes of stoppage time, and Burn and Leeds are coming forward now, but that's a good interception. Struijk has also picked up a yellow card as well, so Pascal Struijk has gone in the book as well. The ball is played forward, and it's won back here by Dan James, but Josh Cullen trying to fight for the ball there. That's good play by him. And well, Burnley fighting for every ball here. Crystal Palace have a penalty. I'll keep you updated with that as time goes on, but they've got a chance of an equaliser there. Crystal Palace have a penalty. It's headed on by Chikauna. Picked up here by number 22. And what's going on here? The official has stopped the game. Tanaka has cleared the ball, but I think Jayden Bogle has gone down with a head injury. I think that's the reason why. And it looks like the referee has immediately called on the physio to take a look at Bogle. And Ashley Barnes is, it's a little bit of ugliness now. Chikauna is getting involved with Con. You've not missed any of the action. It's done by Maxim Esteve. Just let me know if you can hear me okay, folks. If somebody can just pop a comment in just to make sure you can hear me okay. I am back. The header is on there and just over the top. Internet problems there. I do appreciate those of you that have stuck around. I am so sorry. We've played the 7 minutes of stoppage time now, and the clearance is downfield, and up in the air, winning that one is Sean Longstaff, headed away there to the number 2 Bogle now for Leeds United. Picked up here. And it's Ashley Barnes who wins the ball back. He's got Chikauna running on the far side. But that's it. That's full time. It's over, and Burnley have picked up the victory today. A huge win for the Clarets as they round up with a 2-0 win and go out of the bottom three. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. Please stay with us because I'm gonna take a short break, and I'm gonna give you a full-time roundup of all the scores in the Premier League and the Football League. But what a wonderful, wonderful game that has been. And we're going to take a short break, and I will be right back, and I will be giving you all of the scores for you for the in England. So join us again in just 2 or 3 minutes time here. All right, thank you very much. So welcome back. It is time for our post-game scores from England in all 4 divisions. Sorry, that took me a little bit of time to actually update all the information. So these are the scores from the Premier League today. This afternoon at lunchtime, Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Newcastle United 1. Burnley 2, Leeds United 0, Crystal Palace 3, Bournemouth 3, Manchester City 2, Everton 0, Sunderland 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, and it's Fulham 0, Arsenal 0. That kicks off at 5:30, by the way. Into the Championship, Friday night, it was Middlesbrough 2, Ipswich 1. Oxford United 1, Derby 0. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Millwall 2. Southampton 0, Swansea City 2. Birmingham 2, Hull 3. And we'll just get the second half of those championship scores up for you now. And start those up. Charlton Athletic 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Coventry City 2, Blackburn Rovers 0, Norwich City 0, Bristol City 1, Sheffield United 1, Watford 0, Stoke 1, Wrexham 0, West Bromwich Albion 2, Preston North End 1, Leicester City and Portsmouth meet this evening at 7:45 UK time. If we move into League One, we have Plymouth Argyle 0, Wimbledon 1, Lincoln City 1, Stevenage Borough 0, Blackpool 1, Wycombe Wanderers 1, Bradford City 2, Barnsley 2, Cardiff City 2, Reading 1, Doncaster Rovers 1, Northampton Town 2, Luton Town 0, Mansfield 2. We will just get you the League One second part of that. Just give me 1 second. There's just a few more games in League One to go under. And they are as follows. Plymouth Argyle 1, Wimbledon 2, Rotherham United 1, Leyton Orient 0, Stockport County 1, Exeter City 0, Luton Town 0, Mansfield 2, and Wigan Athletic 1, Port Vale 2. Wigan Athletic 1, Port Vale 0. Let's move into League 2. We have Cambridge United 2, Bromley 1, Salford 1, Oldham Athletic 0, Accrington Stanley 4, Swindon Town 0, Barnet 0, Notts County 1, Bristol Rovers 1, Tranmere Rovers 4, Chesterfield 1, Fleetwood Town 0. So let's just open up the remaining part of the fixtures for League 2. Wait for them to come up. Okay, Colchester United 1, Harrogate Town 1, Grimsby Town 1, Gillingham 0, Milton Keynes 3, Crewe Alexandra 1, Newport County 0, Cheltenham Town 2, Shrewsbury 1, Crawley 0, and Walsall 1, Barrow 2. That brings us to the end of our broadcast today, but just to advise you, we are back on the air tomorrow at 4:30 for Liverpool versus Manchester United. Join us for that one. I'll be back in the commentary seat tomorrow for that. Once again, I'll be on my own, so please be kind. Aside from that, I want to thank everybody who has shown their support today, everyone who's liked and subscribed, everyone who has taken time out of their busy day to sit and listen to me commentate. Thank you very, very much indeed for that. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you very much indeed. We're going to wrap it up now. It's a bad result for Leeds United, but Burnley pull themselves out of the bottom 3. Bye for now.